Hey there, Mark Shelton, Pro Hanger Supply. Pro Hanger Supply is the North, Central, and South American representative for tapo-fix pasting machines and material dispensers. And we're trying to do some videos about commonly asked questions, and it just helps for people to be able to see how to use their equipment. We aren't just the sales rep, we're also installers ourselves, and we use the equipment we sell. So today, there's been a lot of questions about British pulps and materials that expand a lot, and how to use that in conjunction with your pasting machine. So today we're installing the Colfax and Fowler, which is a British pulp that expands and also darkens real easy. And so people have asked about how do you use a pasting machine with that with not having problems with uneven expansion or with staining. And so we're going to kind of walk through our process on that. So first thing, we're using GH34, Roman GH34, which is a wheat paste. So I like that on pulps because it is a dry paste and it's doesn't stain as much as some of the pre-mixed vinyl adhesives. So that's kind of a starting point. We're using our CB75X, which is a 32-inch machine. And so for this install, we're needing to cut panels that are 112 inches for our height. And our pattern repeat on this Colfax and Fowler is a 20-inch pattern repeat straight across match. So kind of to get to go over some basics of these machines, one thing that's really important to know or helpful to know is the point that material enters in to the machine right here. When you lay it over this point right here, when you feed it in and it goes around to this cutting edge, that distance is 13.5 inches. So that's really helpful to know in situations like this, because we have, again, a 20-inch pattern repeat. We need panels that are 112 inches. So if I were to just load this into the machine and pull it and cut it off at 112 inches, then I've got another 8 inches, I've got another 13.5 inches sitting in paste that's expanding and also getting wet, getting overly saturated, and on a British pulp that can be a problem. So what we do is we use this distance from here to the cutting point to be able to cut our panels, each one individually. So I'm gonna walk through that, but and then we'll talk about when you don't need to do this. So we've already got our sealing line marked right here. And so we're going to go ahead and just load it into the machine and pull it around to our cut point. So we got our cut point right there on our cut line. And so again, the distance from where this material entered the machine right here all the way around to this point is 13.5 inches. We need panels that are 112. So I'm going to pull this to 98 inches. And instead of cutting it off up here, I'm going to cut it off down here underneath and then pull it the rest of the way through, giving me an additional 14 inches, which is going to get me to 112 inches roughly. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll walk through how we do that. Okay, clear out the counter. Swivel. It's a really nice process. It's really easy. It takes a lot of the stretching and bending out of that. But here, when we're doing this cut in a second, you're going to see where it's really going to be beneficial to have that swivel. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this to 98. And again, 98 plus 14 is going to give me my 112. It's 13.5 inches. I just go ahead and round up. So see, again, with my swivel, I'm able to angle this towards me. I'm going to cut it here. And then pull it through. And that gives me 112 inches. And now, when I go to pull my next panel, I just simply mark my top again, load it on, and go through the same process. That way, this is not sitting in the paste while I'm installing that piece or in between my booking times. This isn't getting overly saturated, and it's not expanding unevenly, because this will be expanding while this is dry, and then you go to pull the next piece, you got a problem. Now, a situation where I wouldn't need to do this, if we needed panels that were 104 inches, because I could pull them, cut them straight to 104 inches, and go ahead and pull to 120, which is my next pattern repeat, and all that would be cut off, so it wouldn't be a problem. But when I'm in this situation where my next top is going to be sitting in that paste, this is a quick, easy way to solve that problem. You can do this with any kind of material that expands that you don't want to have that issue. Works really great with these pulps. So anyway, that's just a common question that people ask me, and felt like it's easier to demonstrate it than to try and explain it. So hope that's helpful. www.prohangersupply.com. Give us a call. Thank you.